This is a Scag Tiger Cat ZeroTurn mower. It's a professional grade mower, and it's powered by a Kohler Command Pro 27 horsepower engine, and the engine is a twin cylinder vertical shaft carbureted gas engine. Problem with this mower is it's got a dead battery, and you can't start the mower unless you jump start it. Some history on this mower: at the end of last mowing season, the battery went bad. It was replaced with a new battery, and then shortly after that the mower was put into winter storage. At the beginning of this mowing season, the mower started up okay, and it was used for about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and it ran out of gas. When they tried to restart the mower, it wouldn't start unless you jump started the mower. So that's when I was brought into the picture. I was asked to take a look at it and see if I could find out what the problem is. First thing that I did is I verified that the battery was low, and it was, and I also checked all the connections to make sure that there were no corroded or bad connections. Since I know that this battery is fairly new, and I know that the mower wouldn't start after it had been running for about an hour and a half, I suspect that there's a charging system problem. So how I'm going to verify that is I'm going to take a voltage reading across the battery with the mower off. Then I'm going to take a voltage reading across the battery with the mower running at full throttle, and if the charging system is doing anything, I should have a higher voltage reading across the battery when the mower's running than when it's off. So that's the next step. The voltage reading across the battery with the mower off is 12.19 or 12.2 volts. So now I'm going to start the mower and show you the voltage reading across the battery with the mower running at full throttle. So you can see from those readings that the voltage across the battery is less when the mower is running than when it's off. So that definitely indicates that there is a problem with the charging system on this lawnmower. If you download the Kohler manual for this engine, Kohler will tell you what the alternator voltage should be before it reaches the regulator rectifier, which is right here. Gives you the wiring schematic for their charging system. But it's also important to have the wiring schematic from Scag, because Scag added this wiring harness here, and this wiring harness actually taps into the charging system on this engine. If you look at your Kohler manual for this engine, the schematic, you'll see that this middle wire here that connects to the middle pin on the regulator rectifier goes from the regulator rectifier to the battery. If you trace this wire according to the schematic, it should go to the solenoid, which connects to another wire that goes to the battery. But what's happened here is Scag has tapped into this wire, and if you follow the wire through their wiring harness, it actually ends up right here, and if you open this up, you'll see that there is a 20 amp fuse which is blown, and that is a problem with the charging system. So I have replaced that 20 amp fuse with a new one. If you use a ohm meter to trace any of those wires, make sure that you disconnect your battery, because you never want to use an ohm meter when you have on a wire that's connected to a power source. But anyway, I've replaced the fuse. I've got the voltmeter across the battery. It's still about 12.1 volts. I'm going to start it up, rev it up to full throttle, and take another voltage reading across the battery. As you can see from those voltage readings, replacing that burnt fuse, the charging system is now charging the battery. Now I just need to find out why the fuse burned out to begin with, and hope that it's not a sporadic problem. But I'll have to do that in another video. It was really helpful in knowing that the battery in this mower is almost brand new, and also that the battery was discharged almost immediately after the mower had been running for about an hour and a half. So, you know, knowing the history of the mower helped in diagnosing the problem. If you got any questions, leave them in the comments section and I will do my best to answer them. And God bless, and thanks for watching. This is a Scag Tiger Cat ZeroTurn mower. It's a professional grade mower, and it's powered by a Kohler Command Pro 27 horsepower engine, and the engine is a twin cylinder vertical shaft carbureted gas engine. Problem with this mower is it's got a dead battery, and you can't start the mower unless you jump start it. Some history on this mower: at the end of last mowing season, the battery went bad. It was replaced with a new battery.